And he taught it the right way. He taught you from fucking scratch. He did remember, he'd make you bend over and teach you. That's what I like. I like that.
And I think there's a difference, because I was trying to think of the difference between the two classes. And, like, there's confidence, and then there's, like, I don't know if bravado is the right word, but, like, arrogance. And, like, you can be confident in your stuff, but if you're overconfidence is a bad thing, too. Like, you don't have to, like, do the most or do the biggest weight. Like, we didn't, like, Irish didn't care what weight we were using.
No. He just wanted you to show up and do it by the time. Remember, he would time you. He put
Your form.
He put the fucking workout on the board for you and shit. You did it on your own. There were other people in there, and he was in there. And he would watch. He'd put me in the corner with the chubby fucks. There was one guy there that was fucking strong. The guy with the beard, there was some strong motherfucker. It was a strength gym. It wasn't like a, let's drink a smoothie. It was a fucking high pull fucking TRX and kettlebells. But to get back to you, listen, man, we're not good at it. Mike, when you came here and we did the videos, you figured it out. You didn't take a video editing class or you didn't go to NYU or nothing like that. We figure it out. First couple weeks is a little scary, like anything else in life. It's like, what the fuck am I doing? But then you figure it out, and you do a couple things, and now you start picking up confidence, and you go, holy shit, I did that with what I read there. Can you imagine if I really put my mind into this? And there you go. You're not going to be good at everything, guys. I still regret quitting the bass when I was a kid. I love rhythm and all that shit. The bass player just stands there like a fucking Canuck. But then, 5 years later, Rudy Sarzo showed up on Ozzy, and I'm like, oh, shit.
This is what it could be.
Birthday present.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Rudy pick.
Oh, shit. He's coming May 3rd. We're all going. Yeah, we're all going to see Rudy Sarzo.
He's performing?
Yeah, and MJ Pack up the corner here.
Oh, awesome. What else? Because, I mean, you were saying, like, it's just a number, but you're right. I think every 10, like, those 10 and 5s are, like, big. Like, what else does, like, 60 have you think about?
It really had me thinking about where I've been. Like, where did these years go? I had to break it down, to be honest with you. I broke it down into 44 years without my mother.
Fuck.
All right, I broke it down into that. Not to be a fucking dickhead, but just, I had her.
Yeah.
I had her. And then 44 years, what the fuck have I accomplished in 44 years? What did I do in 44 years? Forget about the failures. I can't count all those motherfuckers, but you can count a couple of little things that meant a lot to you, So, it was great. Listen, man, I never wanted to go to prison, and it was very embarrassing. But if that's what made me into a man, I guess I'll do it again. If all those little failures built me up to here, I have no regrets about them. You really don't, because they worked. Obviously, something worked. Dog, I'm still pissed I didn't join the Army over a fucking blood test. Over a blood test. Over a fucking blood test. Right now, I would have been getting $4,000 a month fucking with full insurance for the rest of my life. I would have been on it for the last 20 years. And I still could have done stand-up.
You think you would have?
Well, if I would have been in the Army, it would have been like prison. I would have still been cracking jokes in the Army.
Right.
And one of those fucking guys would have said, you should be a stand-up when you get out of here. Like Gary Owen was in the Navy when he started stand-up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But
And I would have been getting $4,000 a month plus fucking insurance, and I could do what the fuck I want to do. So I fucked up. I fucked up. If listen, the Army right now, the services, they fucking missed their annual quota by 60%. People are not joining up. Yeah, this woke society is not joining up. And this woke, out of all the societies that need the fucking military, it's this one. I'm seeing kids that are 21 that have no muscle in their body at all. They've been working on Z-boxes, whatever the fuck that is.
Xbox,
Z-box, I don't know. They've been doing that for 20 fucking years in college.
Yeah.
There's a lot more of those kids than what there are athletes, like built kids. Moms are taking kids out of football. After what I've seen the last couple of years, it's real. CTE is real.
Oh, yeah.
There's a degree of what you want to do, especially in an early age. So we're taking, right now, the most hated thing in our society is toxic masculinity. People want to hate that, but they don't know that without toxic masculinity, if we didn't have toxic masculinity, we would have been fucking slaves to the Russians and the Chinese 200 years ago. 200 years ago, because you need a couple, as bad as he was, as bad as a person as he was, you need a Christopher Columbus to balance out shit in life. You need Genghis Khans, and it just happens. But think about it. What are we talking about?
You were talking about people hate toxic masculinity.
Yeah, they hate toxic masculinity.
You didn't join the army because of the blood test.
Right now, what do we need in this country more than everything? We need strong men. We need strong men. You watch what's going on with men. The numbers, testosterone is going down in young men. I mean, it's just going down. Listen, I went up and down in my life. I'm not proud of having a little bit of toxic masculinity. But Jesus Christ, I was born with 2 balls and a cock. What else do you want me to act like? You want me to walk around with a tennis racket? Think about it, guys. God blessed us with 2 balls and a fucking cock. And on the other side, he made women that are fucking beautiful objects. Beautiful objects for what they are. There's some people, I'm not saying men have to throw men out the window to survive. But sometimes you need some men to lead other men. Some people are fucking lost in life. I was lost for a long time. All these old people that I dropped their names growing up, they would fucking influence me. They influenced me with a word or an action or something to that effect. But right now, for you not to join the army, the way the world is going, if you're a real fucking American, are you fucking retarded? Are you fucking an idiot? The army needs young men more. And listen, the young men need the army more than they've ever fucking needed. Because I don't know if you checked, man, shit's getting rough out there.
Yeah.
Shit's getting rough and competitive. They're talking about why are kids going to college. Bro, we're in a fucking standstill right now. You're going to drop $300,000 for a college education and be on a job search for 2 years of your life. Nobody's going to learn the trades. The army needs fucking savages more than ever now. You could write your own ticket. You could pay for college. You could do so much. Who gives a fuck that you give yourself for 20 years? You're going to give yourself to some bullshit anyway. You're going to give yourself to some fucking company that don't give a fuck about you anyway. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you, but guess what? If you do the job you're supposed to do, you're going to travel the world, which you would have never done on your own or with credit cards. Yeah, under somebody else's umbrella, but you're still fucking traveling. And in 20 years, when you're 38 years old, when everybody else is just getting warmed up, you're walking around with $4,000 a month, insurance out the fucking gazoo, benefits out the gazoo, and they'll pay for you for a master's fucking degree. Now, 20, 30, 40 years ago, when I was 18, I blew off the fucking blood test, there were more options for 18-year-olds. Obviously, I jumped on one of the options. But today, there ain't that many fucking options, guys.
But do you think that, because I'm not even going to put it on the kids today. I'll put it on myself. Me at 18, I think I would have lasted 30 minutes. I don't think I would have made it through the haircut of basic training.
Dog, I would.
I don't think could they turn, if people were signing up, could they turn them into soldiers? I don't think I could be a soldier in a million lifetimes.
What's a soldier? What's a soldier? What's the big thing about being a soldier? Some soldiers kill. Some soldiers work on computers. Some soldiers drive tanks. Some soldiers become medics.
I could do.
So there's different qualifications for being that. Listen, man, how the fuck is the army off by 50% or something? One of those, I saw this maybe a month ago or two, that they're really, because we're woke. We're very fucking woke, and I don't know what it is, but I see the shape of some of these young men, and I'll tell you, man, I didn't have a lot going for me at 18 through 21, but I did have something going for me. I had balls, and I took chances, and I didn't give a fuck about picking up a phone, and I didn't give a fuck about walking up to a job site and going, hey, man, you need a laborer? No. Come back in a month. How about I work for a week for free and prove to you how fucking good I am? And if you don't like me after a week, you don't even have to fucking pay me. You think people do that today?
No, yeah. So, like, I think you could have been molded, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, but, I think they could have made you into a soldier.
Absolutely. Absolutely, because I always wanted to shoot somebody. So it would have been easy. Yeah. It would have been easy for me to become a soldier, because now I could shoot people with 200 other white dudes. I'm in. We're all going to shoot you at once with little helmets on and shit. Fuck yeah. I would have learned to jump out of a helicopter. I mean, listen, man. You go up there and you think about it. You're sitting there with 8 other guys. Guess what? The biggest guy with all the muscles and veins, he's more scared than you are. With all those muscles and veins, he's just as scared as you are. He's talking shit. I can't wait to get up to 8,000 feet. But now when he gets up there, he's trapped. He's fucking trapped. He got to jump. He been talking shit with those muscles, and here you are just as scared. And it's like anything else. The guy looks at you and goes, 1, 2, 3, and he throws you off or whatever the fuck they do. And I guarantee 3 seconds into it, you're like, holy shit, I'm happy I got out of fucking New Jersey. Holy shit, I'm happy I got out of Iowa. Fuck them punks. Holy shit, I'm happy I got out of Seattle. Fuck Kurt Cobain and Pearl Jam.
I think as soon as the parachute opens, you're
look
like,
at me.
Okay.
Yeah. No. And either you want to do it again, and wait a second. Can I talk to you? You mean to tell me I could jump out of a plane, land, and then shoot a motherfucker? Yeah. Okay.
Deal.
We'll learn how to jump out of a plane.
And you're going to pay me?
And you're going to pay me. Yeah. $800 a fucking year. You ain't going to make no money. You ain't going to make no money. But that's the truth. That's how you become a soldier. So, I think that they could have all molded you. Listen, it's like jiu-jitsu. It's like anything else. 10 people go in, 7 people come out. And they depend on those 3 people rotating.
Are you allowed to quit the Army once you sign up?
I think you could come up with something. You're scared of the dark. You join the Army.
I can't do the dark.
They allow transgenders now, right? They allow transgenders. They allow gays in the military. They allow everything in the military. And what the fuck are you doing at home with 2 balls and a dick between your legs, watching TV, thinking about going to technical college, lying to yourself? Lying to yourself. Who didn't lie to myself? I lied to myself. I'm gonna be a chef. I'm gonna be a painter. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be that. Look, I ended up a fucking shithead comic. So obviously, what the fuck, guys? Go for broke. I mean, I would join the Army today if I could. I would definitely fucking try it. Not now at 60. I'm not jumping out of a plane. But 18? What the fuck did I have to lose at 18? What the fuck do any of you motherfuckers have to lose at 18, 19, or 20? Nothing.
It seems like 20 years seems like a long time at 18. That's all.
But how old are you right now?
Yeah, I'm 34, and now looking back at it, you're like, oh.
How many years ago did you quit college?
Let's see, 12.
The 4 years of college is 16.
I'd be 4 years away.
Right now, you'd be 4 years away. And they probably got a program that they'll let you out in 38. You take 10% less, and then you go to fucking one of those international countries and work security, because they're going to give you another $300,000 a year, plus the pension you're fucking getting. Because I hear all these people that are taking they're getting out of there with 38, 37 years now. Because they take a pay in their pension, but they go get another job for $300,000 a year working security in Iraq, fucking Iran, whatever, fucking, So there's so many opportunities for you. So think about it. What you did. I'm just telling you for the guy at home that's sitting there scratching his head going, I listened to 2,000 podcasts and I'm still not funny. Well, you know what? I don't know what to tell you. It's not going to work out like that. You got to get on stage and make it work for you. I've been doing my podcast for 20 years and I got 12 listeners. Then time to join the Army. They got a podcast program in there. They'll rock your fucking world in the Army, That's just me here, guys, talking. I know that's what I would do in today's world if I didn't have a high school diploma, if I was struggling, if I was just going to go out in the workplace to make the small 15 an hour and struggle the rest of my life, I'm going to maybe get a job for 2 years, maybe get myself. The good thing now is you have these night courses. You can take computer courses online. I don't know how expensive that is.
They have stuff like Harvard, like Ivy League schools put not the entire curriculum, school, but they'll have classes on there for free.
I'm thinking do a lot. For free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just don't get
you don't get credit, but you can do the class.
Mm-hmm. What kind of classes?
I saw some coding ones. I didn't even really look fully into it. I'm sure they have history and there's stuff you can find and even on top of that, like I looked at. I took a commercial acting class. I've never taken like an actual acting class. I've never taken I didn't take a stand-up class, but I've never even taken like storytelling. And you can take stuff. I don't know how good they are, but if you learn one or two things for a couple $100.
You know, it's funny when you take those classes. I get a lot of emails from people. Hey, I heard you talk about this guy and he's teaching a comedy class in Minneapolis or something. I've spoken to a lot of people like that. And listen, man, there was a time, honestly, when I thought those things were a scam. I really have to be honest with you guys. But over time, I learned something, that everybody has their own definition for the art of stand-up comedy.